If you've been struggling to get insured because of a recent claim, no claims history, or a brand new license, then Acorn's Black Box Insurance might be one of the few names you've come across. Today, I'm sharing a full review based on real experience, what they do well, where they fall short, and whether it's worth it. I started looking into Acorn after getting sky-high quotes from other insurers. They're known for taking on drivers with tricky backgrounds, and that turned out to be true. The quote I got wasn't the cheapest ever, but compared to everyone else, it was far more realistic. Everything moved fast too. Coverage was sorted within a day, and the black box fitting got booked almost immediately. Now, let's talk about the black box itself. I'll be honest. I expected it to feel intrusive, like someone constantly watching, but after a week or two, I barely noticed it was there. As long as you drive normally, stick to the speed limit, and brake sensibly, you're fine, and it actually nudges you into better habits without being overbearing. The online feedback is simple to check, and the updates on your score are easy to understand. One of Acorn's biggest strengths, in my experience, is the customer service. Anytime I called, someone picked up quickly, and they actually sounded willing to help, not just read from a script. Josh, in particular, stood out. He talked me through policy differences when I needed to make an adjustment and even helped reduce my premium by changing a few details. That kind of support is rare, but it hasn't all been smooth. When I first bought the policy online, I got a cheap quote and thought I'd scored a win. Then I got a call saying there was a technical error with my job title and they needed another €100 upfront plus more each month. It felt like a bait and switch, and I nearly canceled right then. I have canceled with them before, and even though the policy hadn't started, they still charged a €25 cancellation fee, which didn't sit well. The biggest weak spot, though, is claims. When I tried to make one, I couldn't get hold of anyone for days. By the time someone got back to me, the situation was far more stressful than it needed to be. I'm not the only one either. Others I know had similar experiences. It feels like Acorn is great at getting you signed up and handling general admin, but when something actually goes wrong, the support slows down. With all that said, if you're someone who's struggled to get insured elsewhere, Acorn is still worth considering. The black box can genuinely help lower your premium if you drive well, and it's an easy way to build a cleaner record over time. You just need to go in with your eyes open. Read the documents carefully, double check every detail before you buy, and be prepared for the possibility of adjustments. And if anything feels unclear, call them. The staff, at least in my experience, make a big difference. So while Acorn has its flaws, especially around cancellations and claims, their black box insurance gave me a chance to get on the road when no one else would. And for that alone, I'm glad I gave them a try. If you've been hitting dead ends with insurance, this might be the option that finally gets you moving.